If you don't fight to get out of the water, you're going to die. These were the words Gretta heard as her lungs filled with water from a rich, loving voice. As she hovered between life and death, her soul separated from her body. What followed was a journey through light, a powerful transformation, and a revelation of faith and purpose that reshaped her life forever. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to Conscious Chronicles. My name is Anthony, and here on this channel, we explore extraordinary experiences that touch the boundaries of the conscious mind. Today, I'm sharing Gretta's incredible story in her own words, a near-drowning experience that led her to profound realizations about life, death, and the divine forces that guide us. Settle in as we embark on this extraordinary journey. As I inhaled water, I felt enormous pressure in my lungs. Try as I might, my body couldn't move a bit. It was as though my limbs were encased in concrete, weighted down by an unseen force. Panic rose within me, but it was drowned out by a sudden, overwhelming cacophony of noises. Horns, honking, banging pots, and pans. I heard what sounded like tires, screeching, all blending into a disorienting, surreal symphony. And then, silence. The sounds faded away, and with them, so did the unbearable pressure in my lungs. I felt relaxed, peaceful, as though I were floating in a warm, infinite ocean of calm. With my eyes open, I could see my little cousins playing nearby, blissfully unaware of my struggle. Their laughter and movement felt distant, like an echo from another reality. And then, I heard it. A voice, rich, loving, deep, like a classic radio announcer, calm, yet commanding. You need to get out of the water, the voice said. But I can't, I replied, my words forming more like thoughts, yet they felt heard. But you must get out of the water. The voice persisted, unwavering, its tone filled with compassion yet firm. Somewhere during this exchange, I felt my soul float out of my body. It was as if I were two people at once, one observing from above, the other trapped within, struggling for life. From this new vantage point, I hovered about a foot above my body, watching the scene unfold with both detachment and deep concern. The voice urged me again, this time with gentle encouragement. Try to concentrate. It said, move your little finger. I focused with every ounce of willpower. My mind screamed at my body to respond. Slowly, to my amazement, my little finger wiggled. Very good, the voice continued. Now concentrate on your hand. Bit by bit, I reclaimed control. My hand moved, then my arm. Each movement felt like climbing a mountain, but the voice was there, steady and reassuring. Lift your arm over your head. Grab the rim of the pool. You can do this. Summoning strength I didn't know I had, I lifted my arm and pulled myself toward the pool's edge. My head broke the surface, and I screamed for help. My brother came running, his face a mixture of fear and astonishment. He pulled me out of the water, and I collapsed, gasping for air, tears streaming down my face. I cried and screamed at him, accusing him of having drowned me. He stared back, speechless. None of us ever told our parents or relatives about what had happened that day. It was a secret we carried in silence. As you listen to this story, Imagine the courage it took to focus so deeply to fight back when giving up seemed like the easier path. Have you ever felt as though an unseen force was guiding you, pushing you to overcome an impossible challenge? What do you think the voice she heard actually was? Was it a divine intervention? Part of her subconscious? Or something else entirely? Reflect on this as we continue Gretta's story. The incident haunted me in unexpected ways. Questions about life, death, and the afterlife surfaced and lingered. I would lie awake at night, replaying the moment in my mind. Why had the voice saved me? Why had it asked if I wanted to live or die? Over the years, I sought answers, turning to faith, scripture, and personal exploration. My journey took me through dark places, moments of despair, indulgence, and doubt, but also through transformative experiences that brought me closer to understanding God's love and purpose. A pivotal moment came during a life-changing baptism. As I emerged from the water, I felt lighter, as though years of sin and guilt had been lifted from my shoulders. The presence of that voice, the voice which had once guided me out of the pool, became a constant in my life. It was there in my moments of doubt, my moments of fear, urging me forward with love and reassurance. Through trials of fire, theft, accidents, and personal loss, I was tested and refined. Each challenge shaped me, teaching resilience and fortifying my faith. The guiding voice of my near-death experience seemed to echo through every hardship, reminding me that I was never alone. Looking back, Gretta's story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, there is hope, purpose, and an unseen force guiding us. What do you think about the voice that spoke to her? Could it have been a divine presence, her higher self, or something else entirely? If you've ever felt guided or protected in a life-changing moment, I'd love to hear your story. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story and want to hear more extraordinary experiences, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Conscious Chronicles. Your support helps us continue sharing these remarkable journeys of the soul. So before I leave you, remember to stay conscious, stay curious, and keep seeking the extraordinary in life. Until the next time, take care.